child. Them white girls, they done got another one. Becky done got another one, child. Shannon Sharpe has been accused of sexual assault, and Becky is suing for $50 million. Show me the money! Shannon Sharpe, I don't understand how you keep letting this stupid stuff happen to you. First, last year sometime, you accidentally, or she or whomever, accidentally went live while you was clapping some cheeks on Instagram Live. Oh, I'm so sorry, you know, blah, blah, blah. It was an accident, blah, blah, blah. And we heard all of that. Although we know it takes 17,000 steps to go on live on Instagram. But we've already talked about that. Now, Shannon Sharpe, you got this snow bunny, as Dr. Umar says.
Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never.
This Becky, who is basically now suing you for $50 million and accusing you of sexual assault. So Shannon Sharpe met some girl down to the gym, thought she was cute, told her, well, if you help me, you know, lose this weight and win this competition, me and you can whatever. One thing led to another. They had this very consensual, according to him, love affair, where they hooked up, you know, every now and then. Now, according to the girl, she felt that they were in a full-blown relationship. But according to her, Shannon has raped her on 2 occasions specifically. Now, the reason allegedly she's mad now is because things went downhill when that Instagram Live happened last year, when he got caught on the live clapping some other woman's cheeks.
Amanda.
Or whatever. Huh?
Amanda.
But now this girl, Jane Doe, is basically upset, and now she wants to sue him and saying that he sexually assaulted her. Now, text messages have been released, and allegedly a video is going to be released. I think that's their final play. Now, according to Shannon Sharpe's team, they're saying that this video is heavily edited, and it's going to show some things that they're asking us not to judge him on. I can only imagine what the hell that video is gonna say. I hope it ain't her as no slave master slapping him or hitting him with some whips or chains or something like that. Please don't let that big black ass man be bowing down. But some of the text messages that we have seen has said things like this. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you are clapping my cheeks. I want to be abused, daddy. I want like some hardcore BDSM action. These are all types of text messages that she has sent him. Now, there are also some audio recordings that have come out too, where Shannon is basically accused of saying that, well, not accused, we heard it on the thing, that he's gonna choke her. Matter of fact, take a listen to these recordings.
Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me, so I feel like...
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You wanna be a bitch to me now, so...
I don't want to be... Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Okay, well...
Well, what, Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy choked small white woman.
Not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did what you did to me.
Okay, well...
Trei. Shannon and his team tried to settle for $10 million. They denied, and now they're going up to $50 million. What do you think of all of this, friend?
You know, I'm just sick and tired. And, you know, by no means necessarily does anybody on this particular platform supports racism. But I'm so sick and tired of these white women coming in and getting the best of these black successful men. Now, I said this when it happened to Bill Cosby, that it was going to happen to somebody else. And then it happened to R. Kelly, and I said it's going to happen to somebody else.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Ain't no white
And
women accuse R. Kelly. These
no,
are
I'm talking about accusing. And then it happened to Diddy. And here we are again, getting another black successful man pulled down from the nutsack with the money that they think they deserve and by a white woman. I am so sick. See, this is why I don't date outside of my race. Because ain't no white man about to say that.
Jonathan Majors was another one too.
Oh, how could I forget about Mr. Majors? The one who got chased down the road by a white woman and messed up the man's career.
Who done now found him a black queen.
Do y'all not see this pattern? I want to say this right now. Black men, please leave. Okay. You know what? Black successful men.
No, period. They
Okay.
No black successful men.
Black men.
Leave these snow bunnies alone.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
But I got my little mug. Look, throwback. Hollywood happenings.
That's cute.
If you've been knowing us, you've been knowing that. The one that used to be called Hollywood Happenings back in the day when we first started off.
Okay, this is my take on the whole Shannon Sharpe thing. We all know that Shannon Sharpe is a freak. We all know that if he gonna come across a female who going to do the freak, I don't care if she white, Black, Spanish, Asian, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Jamaican.
Ambiguous, whatever, child.
Sharpe likes to be sharp, okay? And this is a situation where now he's caught up. He is caught up with a woman who is mad that Amanda got on live and got her cheeks clapped and it was not her.
Yep.
I'm sorry this is happening to this man.
Sorry to this man.
Because I think that we have over the years grown to really love Shannon for his, his creativity when it comes to his show, when it comes to how he speaks on stuff. We all, Shannon Sharpe has been introduced to a lot of people that was not introduced to Shannon Sharpe before, right? I just feel bad for him because I feel like now I think he stepped down or from one of his gigs.
Yeah, from ESPN.
Yeah.
He's only on there on Mondays and Tuesdays, but now he's taking a step back until all of this is resolved, which he's hoping to have it resolved by the preseason, for the NFL.
And you know what the crazy thing about it is, I don't want to even say that black men stop being with the snow bunnies.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Just people in general, be mindful of who you are laying down with or who you are having interactions with, who you're recording videos with, because you don't never know people's intentions and it can fuck you up in the long run. And it's unfortunate that some people are evil enough to actually think that, like, if I record stuff, I'm not saying I do. But if I did record some things, it's going to be on my phone and my phone only.
And, I thought that was kind of interesting because he said that the videos that could possibly be released is heavily edited and doctored. If he had the copy of it, he would release it himself. I call bullshit on that. And the reason I call bullshit on that is because based on who you are, to your point, something like that, you should always have the hard copy too. If me and you make it and we're big or whatever the case may be, when we make it and when we're big, if I'm going to be out here laying it low and spreading it wide,
like an eagle,
anybody out there, and we decide to make an intimate tape, bitch, you ain't getting a copy of it. It's going to be on my phone, not your phone. I would never put myself in that position. And I think that's what Stephen A. Smith was saying when he kind of said that, Shannon should be smarter than putting himself in these vulnerable positions. Even if you listen to the audio recording, this girl clearly was saying stuff to try to trap him. You're manipulating me. And he said, don't say that. I'm going to choke your ass. The next time you say that again, stop saying that. Like, she's clearly baiting him.
Absolutely.
And he's falling for it.
Absolutely.
Monique told him that he needs to get him a grown-ass woman. I think Cat Williams even said something to him. I like Trei. Shannon Sharpe was in his mid-50s when he started fooling around with this white girl. She was 19 years old. What in the hell does a 19-year-old and a 50-something-year-old have in common? Why is it that these grown old-ass men like these young people like that? What is it? It's just sex.
They flexible. They're real flexible.
I mean, it is what, Charlamagne even said this on the Breakfast Club. What on earth do y'all have in common? Even when you're listening to the dialogue between them on the recording, child.
Right.
He sounds like he's talking to a fucking child. I don't know, it's just kind of aggravating to me. Like,
no, it definitely is. It definitely
is. Be smarter about what you're doing out there. Even though you're in a position of power and you have this dominance, make sure you're using that power for good, for the right things. Go get you a black woman who can hold your ass down. Does it sound like the girl who he was clapping them cheeks on the live? She sounded kind of black. I don't know if Amanda was black or not. Was she black or was she white?
No, that Amanda sounded white. Okay.
Shannon, you too old and you too wise and you got too much on it. You just had this big deal, like a $100 million podcast deal, like a huge deal, and then this happened.
And that's why it happened.
Lawsuit.
That's why it happened. It always happens that way. Always. That's what happened with Bill Cosby. He was about to buy CBS or whatever shit was.
With NBC. Well, we'll see what's gonna happen with the Shannon Sharpe case. Like I said, he stepped down from ESPN for now. ESPN didn't fire him. I would imagine they're still doing their investigations, but he made the decision to step back. He still has this nightly nightcap thing that he does with Ocho Cinco. So, I mean, he's still gonna have things coming in, but Shannon, come on, just be smart, brother. Y'all, I ain't got nothing against white people. I ain't got nothing against you, honey, but you can't trust them in times like this. White women have proven over and over again that they would tear your black ass down if you get in these situations. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Wind Up. Again, make sure that you like this video, share it on all of your social media platforms, subscribe and comment below, and remember, tell yourself every day that you are good enough. Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.